It's been 1 year now since Chance Englebert vanished without a trace here from outside of Gering, Nebraska. Chance, the husband to his wife Baylee, and a father to his newborn son Banks. Despite a massive search effort, he has not been seen or heard from since. What happened to Chance Englebert? Hello my friends, and welcome to Not Famous. The lake that you just saw me at was situated between Gering, Nebraska and Torrington, Wyoming, along the path where Chance Englebert, 25 years old at the time, had been walking when he vanished without a trace last year, 1 year ago today, on July 6th of 2019. There's quite a bit of details to the story that we've gone over in previous videos. Essentially, Chance was a man from Wyoming, Moorcroft, and originally from South Dakota, where his family lives. He was visiting Gering, Nebraska to see his in-laws, those of Baylee Englebert, his wife at the time, newly born child also with them, Banks. It is said that Chance had gone golfing earlier in the day. He came back to his in-laws. He got into some kind of argument with his wife or in-laws. Some people have said that Chance might have been drinking that day and he might have been slightly intoxicated, although that doesn't seem to have any credibility to it. It was around 7 o'clock that evening that Baylee says Chance took off walking. He just wanted to let off some heat, and that's how he did it. During that time, police and authorities have revealed the fact that Chance may have been seen on a few different security cameras walking near Terry Boulevard and other places. His cell phone pinged one last time a few hours later, and originally was thought that he was near a truck stop. However, the radius of that ping is pretty far out. It could have been within miles. Official reports also said that it was very stormy that evening, that there was rain and wind coming down, and some people originally believed that that might have been a factor into his disappearance, especially if he was walking out into that weather somewhere on the edge of town with nature so close by. This would have been 26, or it is 26 if he's out there. The family has already had to endure missing one of his birthdays. Friends, I've been covering this case now for a year, just about right after he disappeared. I've been obsessed with the details and hoping that we would have solved it by now. Unfortunately, a year later, we still have many questions, if not more than we originally had. During that time, I've contacted quite a few people in the media. I've contacted Baylee herself. She did not have much to say to me, however. I've talked to Dawn. She reached out to me, and I am really grateful for that. We had a good conversation, and she just wants to do everything in her power to bring Chance home. There have been thousands of people looking for Chance everywhere. Large formations of search teams have covered huge areas, done sonar depth water testing. They've had dogs out there. They've covered grids, every search effort possible, and yet nothing found. This is very rare. I talk about a lot of missing cases on my channel, and in most of those cases, the person is either found alive shortly afterwards, or a body is found shortly afterwards. Either way, you don't just see these cases usually stretch out this far without some kind of resolve. We've talked about the different theories and speculation about what may have happened to Chance. Some believe that he might have just wandered off and left his family and abandoned, but everything I've seen in this case tells me that is absolutely not correct. Authorities have suggested that and even tried to tell the family that that may be a possibility, but the fact is Chance had this 3-month baby. He loved it. He loved his family, his siblings, his parents, and he even loved his wife. I cannot see him walking on. That suggests to me two other possibilities. The possibilities both include Chance no longer being with us. He may have succumbed out in nature. He may have had an accident. Unfortunately, I believe if that was the case, he absolutely would have been found now, for better or worse. So the only other possibility in my mind is that someone did something bad to Chance. That someone or some people out there know exactly what happened to Chance Englebert. And I've talked about this on my channel a few times over the last year, and yet you will not find those old videos about Chance on my channel anymore. And this is not something by my choice. This is part of the effort that has not only affected me, but many others, in making this case go away and silencing it. I cannot tell you many more details about that right now, but as soon as I can, I absolutely will. Have played a part in this. Large search efforts were mostly canceled out and had to stop. due to the coronavirus that has spread, also due to generally just not a lot of coverage. I was recently doing more research on the case and found out that in the last month or so, there have only been 2 places online, 2 media sources that even talked about it briefly. Family and the friends of Chance, they need more information. They need some kind of closure. They need this case to not be forgotten, to not be silenced, and for us to continue searching. Searching for Chance now for a year, trying to keep information out there, trying to contact friends and family and find out anything I can about the story. And yet, here we are, 1 year later, and we don't know where he is. Stay tuned, my friends, because we're not going anywhere. Nobody will silence us. This case has much more information left to be discovered. Friends, it is always good to talk to you. I hope you're having an amazing summer. I hope you had an amazing 4th of July. I will talk to you again. And as always, my friends, adios, amigos. Famous. Not famous.